I'm back this week to do a jewellery collection video. This is actually just going to be my necklaces because I have an abundance of jewellery in which I actually didn't know I had this much stuff. So I'm just going to do my necklaces. But first off, let me start with saying Game of Thrones Season 4 Episode 2, what the hell happened? I was mind blown. I sat there afterwards and I was just like staring at my curtains in front of me just going, what the hell? And I literally sat there and just said shit over and over again because shit just got real, man. Shit just got real in that show. So yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers away just in case someone hasn't seen it, but let's get started. All this jewellery, well, majority of it, except for my petite necklaces, is normally not on this rack. It's normally actually on my inspiration board, which is a cork board. So I just hang these off the pins. So it's not normally this big, but I'm going to go through each one and try to do it quite quickly. And just a brief description, where I got it from, how much, just so I can get through it all without it being a super duper long video. First necklace is just this plain turquoise heart necklace. I got this back years and years ago. I went through a huge turquoise phase, and I actually think I found this turquoise like pendant and I just put it on some string. So I actually think I didn't buy this, I actually just found it around the place, so that's where that one's from. This necklace I got on Christmas break this year. It's this collar with the diamantium pearls and the blue little flowers in the middle. It's a fake collar. This was $10, I think, and this was from, what's it called? H&S? Harris Scarf. That's where this is from. So yeah, I don't know whether they still sell it, but I love this. This next one is actually a chain that my grandmother used to wear. My grandmother who passed away when I was really young, and I've just been loving this at the moment because of the layers, but I do take lots of care of it because it is my grandmother's. So this is considered more one of my finer jewellery pieces for its sentimental value, I guess, so I don't really have any idea where it's from or how much it was. This is going to go off a few times in this video, guys, sorry. Next up I have this knotted chain. Well, I wouldn't even really know what to call this because it's not exactly a chain, but it's just this knotted bronzy gold, almost mesh chain. Very tribal looking. It's quite short in length. It does look really nice though, but it suits particular outfits. This actually came in a special like box in which came with heaps of different jewellery items from Portman's that my mum bought home one year. So I think the box would have been about $20 or $30, but it came with heaps of different items in it. This necklace is actually one that I have taken out of my mum's little collection because she never wore it, and I've got a fair bit of wears out of it, but it's this beautiful, almost fairy, mystical looking silver with this really gorgeous, I don't even know, but it looks 3D what's inside it, and it's almost like a honeycomb effect. I'm not sure how much this was either because it was from my mum's collection. This next necklace is something that I got from a market. The chain, I'm not too sure where I got it from, but the pendant is on a actual, like a ceramic clay tile, and they've just put a printed picture on it, and it's a tree. This was $5 or $10, I think, from the market. I just think it's really cute. It's different, that's why I like it so much, and it's quite simplistic, but it's got that little picture on it which sort of grabs your attention. So I really like that too. I'm discovering all these new things that I forgot I had. This chain, black coated metal. It's quite short on the neck, that's the only downfall. This also was from my mum's collection, another one that she doesn't really wear. And chains had a big phase last year, so I pulled it back out and wore it a fair few times. But yes, the only downfall is that it is so short. This necklace is a necklace that I actually made. I got this turquoise stone for free from some touristy place I went to, I think. It's like a mint green, like baby duck egg blue colour. And I just wrapped it around with heaps of wire and connected one of these eyelets and then found one of these cords, which we already had. I actually made the whole entire thing actually. I connected like the hook and everything. This is another thing that's quite simplistic, almost fairy-like, I think. Quite proud of that one actually. You'll find with a lot of my jewellery that I just take pendants and put them on old chains that I've had. I don't know where the chains must have come from other necklaces which I didn't like the pendants for, so I just used them on other things. This one makes me laugh though. This is actually a replica of the Lord of the Rings ring. Like, it's engraved and everything. With what it actually says. I got this in a show bag when I was a kid because I loved Lord of the Rings as a kid. I still do now. But I refound it and I just put it on this chain because it's sort of like that dainty thing. It almost looks like a wedding ring on a chain though, so. But yeah, another thing that I can't even give you a price for, so I'm really sorry. This one I actually got at a garage sale. I think they chucked it in there for free when I bought a brooch. It's just this really cute, almost deep reddy brown stone with some bronze around it, almost giving it that like flower effect. But yes, this was on a chain, so I think this would have only been like $1 or maybe even less. I got as a gift off my auntie this Christmas or last Christmas. Very, very dainty. Probably the thinnest chain I think I own actually. It's a chain and it's got just this tiny silver heart on it. And it's a 3D heart, you can't open it or anything. But I love this. This is something that I've really just rediscovered now. I haven't really worn it because I haven't really found anywhere to. But this would be nice to layer up with something longer that's the same like daintiness of it. And another chain from my mother's collection. It's sort of twisted. I don't know what's happening there or how that got twisted. But it's just a plain silver chain, you know. Just wear it as a headband. But yeah, no idea how much it was. I seem to think that I can wear it as a headband though. Kind of going through this little like, I want lots of head jewellery. Aww. On to the next side of my rack. First thing I have is this little, where did I even get this from? It says Believe, and it's got a wing and a tassel bit and just like some wooden beads. It's quite a long necklace. I used to wear this everywhere. It was like my favourite thing. I still love it. Sort of got that bohemian sort of feel to it. I think I probably got this from Diva or Equip. I can't exactly remember where I got it from, but it would have only been about $5, maybe even less, because I don't really buy much costume jewellery that's more than $10. Like, unless it is for a special formal occasion, then I'll put in the extra money, but most of the time I don't really go over $5. I only shop sales for that sort of cheap costume jewellery. These three things I used to wear together all the time to have that layered look. But this is actually, I'll show you the green one first. It's fake jade, it's plastic, but I got this when I went over to New Zealand, and it's meant to be one of the tiki, like a tiki little man, and it's just one of those sentimental things that I bought to remember that I went there. And this tooth, we actually, when my dad had his 50th birthday, it was jungle themed. And when people walked in the door, they were handing out these tooths. So I kept mine, and I connected the two together because they sort of have the same sort of warrior sort of theme. So I just kept them like that, and I normally wear them with that other chain that I just showed you. This next necklace is very heavy, long chain. It comes probably down to your belly button. But on it is a little locket with a green sunflower. It's like an etched locket. You can open it, it's just a little magnet. You can't really put anything inside because it won't stay. But I love this. It's also got that sort of bohemian look to it. It's from Scarlet, which was a shop in my hometown. I can't remember how much it was. This next necklace you guys have seen me worn before. Sadly, one of the stones has fallen out and I lost it, which really annoyed me. But this is a necklace that I wore on my formal day. This is from Portman's and around $30 mark. This next necklace is quite a formal necklace as well. Really pretty. This is another thing that I only discovered the other week. Beautiful deep royal blue. It's coming up purple on camera for some reason, but it's not purple. It's a blue. This was from Diva or Equip. Can't remember this one either. But again, this would have only been about $10 because it did come as a collection with earrings to go along with it. I got this years ago when I was really into the multi-layer chains, but I couldn't actually find any black chains. I later got a proper black chain necklace, but this is all I got in the meantime. It's a ribbon necklace and it's got all these balls on it. It's really nice, but the only downside is that it is tight at the back and it quite often comes undone. It's from Equip or Diva, and I think this would have only been about $3, $5. This necklace is one that I wore to smithereens. I think this was my first proper necklace that I got. It's a sort of a muted gold, or a rose gold even. This was from Diva, I'm almost 100% sure, and this was only like $2. This necklace is quite the snazzy necklace, if I do say so myself. It's kind of falling apart. This is one that also came in that Portman's like box where they put in heaps of jewellery for the end of the year. This was one of the items. I have worn it before. I don't wear it too often because it's kind of hard to find something to wear it with because it does sit kind of funny. It looks like you're meant to like wear it as a bib because of the shape of the top of it, and sometimes it just sits a little funny. And it's also got that ribbon tie. But apart from that, it's something that I'd use to really glam up something. Say if you're going out but you want to wear a plain shirt. So I don't know how much this was. I went through a bit of a phase when I was 13, 14. I thought I was some mad surfer chick. And this is actually my friend's, which she let me have because I wore it so much. It's just that shell, really high up white beacher necklace, I suppose. It broke and I have fixed it since, but it shouldn't really go in the rack with the dainty things, and I never wear it anymore. I guess it'll come in handy for like costume sort of stuff. This is another necklace that I made myself. Just a chain from somewhere, not 100% sure where. This is a Pandora charm. The Pandora charm would have only been like $2 because it was a fake Pandora. Dainty, pretty, girly, sparkly. Next necklace was brought home by my parents as a gift from when they travelled to New Zealand when I was a child. Another necklace which I don't know if I got this as a gift or not. I don't think I did. I think I picked this out when I was a kid. But it's the same shell, opal shell, but it's almost in like a tooth-like sort of ensemble. Oh, that's fun. Last but not least of the things on the rack, and I'm trying to get through this so quickly, so I'm sorry if it's really rambling on heaps, but there's just so much stuff that I have. But I think I've only got 3 or 4 items left, so let's power through it. The last thing on my dainty chain is this necklace, which has got heaps of charms. Once again, a very bohemian looking thing. I was quite a bohemian child. I liked flowers, I liked hippies, you know, all that jazz. Especially shit. But yes, this is a necklace that I continue to wear. It's nice and colourful, adds some colour to your outfit, and I like it. And this was from Diva. I don't know that for a fact, and this would have only been maximum of $5. One last thing actually that has been broken, so when I show you it's not going to be in its proper form, and I'm just trying to get it together so it looks partially what it would resemble. The black chain necklace that I was talking about, how I ended up finding one, and this basically would hang draped with heaps of layers, all different sizes as you can see. But yes, this quite often breaks. This was $40. Yep, $40, but I loved it so much that I wanted it. This is $40 from Oat and Honey in Thirl. I remember making this necklace when I went to a jewellery place for a girl's birthday, and you got to make your own jewellery, and I went through a huge thing where green was my ultimate favourite colour in year 5 or 6 I think. And so I made this groovy thing, which is very 70s. It's very ugly, I'm not gonna lie. It's a memory. Last but not least is the last two items which I keep in this box in my cupboard. This is a box that was painted by my auntie for me when I was a kid, but in here I keep all of my really good jewellery, and I keep it all in its boxes, you know. So, the first thing I have is this opal necklace. Now, opal is my birthstone. I'm a Libra. I'm born in October, so opal is often referred to as my birthstone. And I got this when I was travelling around Australia. I did a trip around Australia with my family when I was 9 turning 10. We went away for a year. Long story short, in Cooper Pedy, I bought this necklace. It's almost like a musical symbol, and it's got a dark toned opal and a light toned opal. I don't know if you can properly see that, but yes, quite expensive. I think it would have been about $20 or $30, but everywhere I went, we did quite a lot of gem hunting just in the towns that were really famous for certain gems. When I was a kid, the first ever necklace that I ever got is this proper real gold necklace, which was from Proud Jewelers apparently, and I got it as a Christmas gift from my parents, or Santa I suppose. And it's just like a little heart. It's a gift that I got from one of my best friends ever in primary school, because they did Kris Kringle, and she gave me this pack which had heaps and heaps of things, like jewellery pieces that had this exact same stone on it. Couldn't get it out then. And it's just a silver chain, and it's got this really pretty pink stone on it. I can't tell you how much it is, as once again it was a gift. But this is really pretty. So that's my jewellery collection, well, my necklaces of my jewellery collection. Subscribe below at the button, this side or this side. Like my video please, it helps me out a bunch. Leave suggestions for new videos, leave a comment of your favourite item, or even a video response of your guys' necklaces, whether it be the dainty, expensive stuff, or the costume stuff, or both, depending on how big your collection is. Thanks guys for watching, and thank you for tuning in every week if you're a subscriber. It means a bunch to me. I've hit 30 subscribers, and although that may seem really small to some people, that means a lot to me because I'm just a small town person. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for anyone else but me, and trying to help people out, give some people ideas, and just basic interest, I guess. So, we can even talk about Game of Thrones in the comments. I'll probably make a video about Game of Thrones soon because I'm obsessed lately. I am absolutely obsessed. But yes, I hope you guys stay well till next time. Bye!